I look like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, in Singapore. Boy.
Mr. Showtime's on his way to the ring. Boy, he looks confident. We've seen it many times with him through the years, but tonight, he's bubbling with confidence. Manny Pacquiao is assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see.
Fighting out of the blue corner, Mr. Showtime. His adversary, of 52 wins, 38 by way of knockout, and only 3 defeats. Fighting out of General Santos City, Manny Pacquiao.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is 10 rounds. Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. You see him holding on. Mr. Showtime's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. The left hand coming into play by Mr. Showtime. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Let's see some more head movement, Jack. Come on.
We know what Pacquiao can do with that big left hand of his, but his opponent can also bring the thunder.
Yeah, sooner or later you're gonna get tested in those areas, in the area of chin. Manny knows he has a good chin, but the key here is not to show it, not to expose it too much.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. Manny Pacquiao's combination punching is working well here. Unable to score with the hook. There's a straight right hand. You see he sits and waits and then strikes with that counter punch by Manny Pacquiao. Good targeted left hook to the head, and here comes the uppercut behind it. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Up top with the right hand. And count down the final moments of this round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Wow, what an uppercut. You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. the sender with the left hand. A flush hook scores well for him. Pacquiao swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Halfway through this round here, to the head he goes with a left hand. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm gonna bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's gonna try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's gonna have a guy in front of him.
That is a big right hand after eating one of them. He is damaged. Oh! He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
What impact from that uppercut by Manny Pacquiao. A well-placed left hand up top. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Manny Pacquiao. End of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
Mr. Showtime's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round, but with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Well-struck, solid combination by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao able to land a huge uppercut. Solid. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the block.
Big shot comes crashing home. Pacquiao goes down. Nice job by his opponent getting him with that power shot. You know, you can see it in Pacquiao's eyes. He's unaffected by that knockdown. He wants more of this fight. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's punch didn't come close. Mr. Showtime's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. This is turning into a wasted effort here as we reflect on the first 3 rounds and get a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Yes, he's throwing punches, but nothing's landing clean. He's down on your scorecard 3-0.
He's wide open every time he throws, and he's getting caught counters, especially that right hand, right up the middle.
Pacquiao's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Not able to connect with the uppercut.
Nice work, nice work.
A sound combination by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's in a bad place right now. He was tagged.
Come on.
Doing well on the outside. Now he ties up there. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. And now they're trading blows.
Still not moving enough. Move, move.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And that's the end of round 4. Mr. Showtime's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
Pacquiao's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time.
That's a huge left he just scored with. Mr. Showtime's gaining some momentum on his side and starting to pour it on. A little head hunting with the right. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Mr. Showtime. Commits to the straight right.
Oh, good job, champ.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. Halfway into round number 5 here. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Pacquiao's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Still no defense out of him. Still no ability to stop this onslaught. He's taking serious damage.
Come on, man.
And you got to worry about his future. Because the damage he's taking right now for tonight, okay, we understand that, but how is this going to impact him?
Did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Manny Pacquiao. And round 6 comes to an end. Manny Pacquiao's cleverness has really shown up here tonight. He's been just outsmarting his opponent, hitting these headshots, doing it from range. If this is the turnaround towards the end of this fight, how will it happen?
Well, what he has to do is opponent has to start timing his jab a little bit. You know, there's 2 ways to take away your opponent's jab if it's controlling range. One is with your own jab, the other is with the right hand. Start chucking right hands over it. Make him a little afraid of using that jab.
Look at that! That was a big shot that floored him. And it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Fight is over, and Mr. Showtime's unable to get up and continue on.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner,
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Manny Pacquiao is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights.